want to move on to the full-time MSc Nursing and Health and our full-time Infection Prevention and Control programme. These are both programmes for registered healthcare professionals. So the MSc Nursing and Health programme is for registered nurses with a degree who want to do their MSc. The MSc Infection Control programme are for all healthcare professionals that have some responsibility for infection prevention control. So they don't necessarily need to be a nurse. We have a lot of doctors on the programme. We have pharmacists. We had a veterinary surgeon even apply for our programme. We have ambulance paramedics. So lots of different ranges of healthcare professionals, but they should have a degree for coming on to our programme. However, if they want to do the ICD pre-masters programme, they'll be accepted with a diploma programme. So it's a full-time programme delivered on campus for 1 year. Students will have a range of lectures, workshops, small group sessions. Again, there'll be independent study time, and they'll be invited to attend the seminars and masterclasses that we run in the school as well. So a very varied educational programme for the 12 months. There'll be 4 modules, 4 top modules, and then students will be asked to do a dissertation at the end. The important things about these 2 programmes is that this doesn't lead to an NMC registration. However, many of our international students want to stay after their MSc and work in the university. So we will support and help students with their NMC registration. We currently have PhD students that are with us at the moment that have just gone through that process. So we know the way that the process works. We're currently putting together a full package to help and support students who want that NMC registration. And we'll do that during the programme. So by the time that they finish their masters, they'll have their NMC registration and they can go on to seek employment. So we will support them with that. These are fabulous programmes as well. And speaking to our international students who are doing these programmes, they are really having a very good experience and learning lots from the material as well, but from each other too. For our programmes, similar, our tuition fees are there, $18,950, and of course, as usual, payment plans are available. And like the pre-registration programme, the option there is for students to find part-time work while they're studying. Career opportunities after an MSc are also endless. Some of our students have gone on even further studies. So we've had students that have done our BSc honours, gone to do MSc, and now they're with us to do their PhD. I've got one PhD student that's doing exactly that. So they can go on to do their PhD or their professional doctorate. They can go on to work in clinical practice. So if they're registered nurses, again, similar to after the pre-registration, they can look for a job in clinical practice. With a master's qualification, it's a lot easier to go into specialist areas as well. So for example, I went into the infection prevention and control and tissue viability specialist and worked my way through the ranks that way. So there's a lot of specialist and advanced roles for nurses that have MSc qualification, which we can support them with. They might want to come back into education. Some of our students aspire to be future lecturers. So again, we can encourage that. We can provide them with the opportunity to deliver some education while they're here, to get involved in pre-registration student education to help them develop their career and professional development as well. So some of our PhD and master students actually go into clinical skills to support our pre-registration students doing clinical skills, and that's amazing to see that as well. Or they may decide they want a research career, and through PhD and ProfDoc they might want to do research, and we can certainly introduce them to lots of research people within the school. So again, after an MSc, there's a huge range of opportunities for career development as well, and we will support them to do that. So just in summary, and before I hand back over to Jessica, just to summarise, we are a world leading university. I, for one, feel really privileged. I've worked and been in a lot of different universities, and I feel very proud to be the Associate Dean Internationalisation for University of Dundee. It's a fabulous university and school to work with, and that rubs off on our students. We do work across boundaries. We're very much an interdisciplinary and a team-based approach, and we're committed to transforming lives. And we want to make a difference that delivers impact on the lives of our stakeholders. So thank you so much for listening. I do apologise about the sound. I hope you didn't miss much, but if you do have any questions at the end, then I'm delighted to answer any of them.